E aí, galerinha, tudo bem? Vou demonstrar para vocês aqui um pouquinho do Rocksmith com violão elétrico. Galera, deixa eu voltar aqui. Vou mostrar aqui, pessoal. Afinando o
Tone designer.
Standard, que é a afinação padrão. Aqui é o afinador, né? Calibrar meu violãozinho. Ele é um Panini. Sentado, ele faz abelhas. Cadê? Deixa eu ver. Assim. Aí, ó. Bom. Achei os médios e o treble baixo e o bass no meio. Boa. Corda. Terceira corda. Tem que dar uma apertadinha aqui na terceira corda. Quarta corda. Dá uma apertadinha. Agora vamos testar. Afinada, como vocês podem ver, ele reconheceu. Então, vou mostrar uma liçãozinha.
Learn a song. You can sort songs in a recommended order that's personalized just for you. Lessons.
Cordas com 0. Tá?
If you're gonna play the guitar, you've got to know some chords. That just means you strum notes
A
on
única
several
coisa
strings
desse
at a
jogo
time.
é
Chords
que
are usually used as part of the accompaniment to a
tem que
song.
ser
You strum along on the
também
chord to
inglês.
support the singer or the solo.
No todo, praticamente é inglês. Então, né?
If you're gonna play the guitar, you've got to know some chords. That just means you strum notes on several at a time. Chords are usually used as part of the accompaniment.
Só para mostrar, pessoal.
Along on the chord, singer or the solo.
Violão elétrico.
Let's try strum. If you're gonna play the guitar, you've got to know some chords. That just means you strum several strings at a time. Chords are usually used as part of the
Caralho,
accompaniment
galera.
to a song.
Tem as caixinhas de
Strum
som.
along on the chord
Quando
to
eu bato uma
support the singer
corda,
or the solo. Let's try strumming all 6 strings at once to
agora vamos lá.
Nice one.
Deu de boa a
Let's
primeira
bring in your
lição.
fretting. Try to make a more useful
Vendo
chord.
como fazer
Take your
posicionamento
second finger, your middle finger,
do
and put it on the
2 na
second
corda
fret of your A
2.
string. You'll need to arch your finger some so that you're only pressing the string down with the very tip of your finger. If you use the side. Now let's pick each one is sounding out. Good. Now strum the whole chord.
agora todas as cordas. Parte prática. Conheceu perfeitamente. Ou seja, para usar o violão assim, Rocksmith
Your middle finger on the second fret of the A string. Put your third finger, your ring finger, on the second fret of the D string.
Ó, dedo
Put them on the
3.
same fret, right next to each other, like a tight squeeze. But don't worry, there's room. Your second finger right in the middle of the fret, but your finger will need to get wedged in there between your second and the fret wire.
Acostumado como eu a tocar violão, algumas aulinhas. As aulinhas, mas meus dedos ficam todos zoados. Ó, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Quem conhece o violãozinho elétrico no Rocksmith?
Down on the A and D strings.
Dedo
Now
2,
you
dedo
put your
3 na
first
corda
finger
2
down
e
on the
3 na
first
segunda
fret of the G
casa
string.
e o dedo
Line up
4,
becomes
1 na quarta corda na primeira casa.
all genres of music, so it's a great one to get under your fingers. And again, the is to make sure that your fingers only touch they're supposed to touch. Touch any others, and you'll just end up muting them. Play through all the strings again to make sure all the notes you paid for.
Agora vamos lá.
Now strum. Let's try that. Sweet. Now that your fretting hand has some stuff it can do, let's go back.
Agora
Usually
vai.
you're going to hold down the chord, then strum some pattern until you get ready to change the chord. So it's really your strumming hand in charge of rhythm. You can strum a chord down, or you can strum a chord up. Usually you'll use a mix of both together. Let's try going down, up, down a bunch of times.
Up, down, and up, up. Vamos lá.
Okay, you play now. Nice.
Reconheceu tudinho?
Okay, now let's put it all together. Here goes.
Lado prático. Bora lá. A nota de propósito. Não deu certinho. Ó, pessoal, como eu não estou acostumado, olha a ponta do as cordas.
Good work.
E ele reconheceu 84%, apesar que eu errei algumas notinhas, mas tudo bem. Reconheceu praticamente 84%. Ok. Ou seja, realmente é possível jogar Rocksmith com o violãozinho elétrico. Certo, galerinha? Ah, fazer as outras lições que eu fiz. Hora, duas. Shifting.
When we talk about shifting, we just mean moving your hand up and down the neck in different positions. But before we get to that, let's take a quick to know your guitar a little better. Most use dots or some other kind of inlay at certain frets. They're usually both the fret side of the neck. Dot is usually on the fret. You can find that on your guitar. Just play the third fret on the low E, the thickest string, highlighted. Try it at your own pace.
Primeira casa, corda.
Nice. There will probably also be dots or 5th, 7th, and 9th frets. Let's find those.
Casa 5.
Great job.
7.
Nicely done.
9. Vai casa 9.
Nice.
Agora deu.
The next one up is the 12th fret, usually marked with a double dot. The 12th fret is special because notes 12 frets apart are what we call an octave higher. That means it's the same note, just at a higher pitch. The 3rd and 15th frets, 12 frets apart, so it's another octave. Notice the dot of the 12th fret just repeats the pattern for frets. The dots of the fret are the 15th, 17th, 19th, and 21st. Don't worry, as you play more, these fret numbers will become second nature, and you'll be able to quickly tell which upper dots are higher than the lower ones.
Aqui, a guitarra não tem 21.
Amazing.
13, 14, 15.
Excellent.
17.
Now here's
17 vai. 8, 19.
Here's the riff again. Then play it.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Now your turn.
Agora vai. 4, 5, 7.
Nice.
Ai, minha palheta.
Here's another one with a little more shifting to it.
Galera. Achei a palheta.
Listen to this one more time before you play it. Now your turn.
12, 11, 10, 9, 10, 4, 5.
Let's try that again.
12, 11, 10, 9, 10, 4, 5.
Here's that riff again.
É?
Let's slow it down for a minute. Let's slow
Ele
it
fica
down.
assim até você acertar. Bem mais devagar.
Here's that riff again.
Riff, vamos lá. Cá.
Let's try that again. Here's that riff again.
Riff again, vamos lá. Guarda. Tô errando uma corda toda hora.
Let's give that another shot. Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot. Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot.
Vamos ver. É conseguir. Try and try and try.
Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot.
Eu tô sem calo ainda pra fazer essa história.
Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Good. Now a little faster.
Rápido, galera.
Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot. Let's try that again. Here's that riff again.
Ó, do 9 pra cima, bem melhor do que
Another shot. Let's try that again.
Tentando fazer a seleção já
Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot.
more.
Let's play it at full speed now. Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's try it again, a little slower. Let's try that again. Here's that riff again. Let's give that another shot. again. Play it now. Sweet.
Demorou, mas
You're ready to
consegui.
apply this to a practice track now. Here goes.
Ó, 5. Cento, mas já
Perfect
cuidado.
performance.
Mas como demorei muito pra dar aqui a casa, principalmente 12, 11, pode ficar pra 23,5. Subiu de level, assim.
Rocksmith recommends is the best way to learn what you need to know to master a song. Rocksmith is listening.
Olha, galera, eu vou repetir essa mesma lição pra ver se rápido.
When we talk about shifting, we just mean moving your hand up and down the neck to different positions. But before we get to that, let's take a quick sec and get to know your guitar a little better. Most guitars use dots or some other kind of inlay to mark certain frets. They're usually marked on both the fretboard and the upper side of the neck.
Deixa aqui, ó.
This dot is usually on the 3rd fret. Go ahead and find that on your guitar.
Dom.
Let's just play the 3rd fret on the low E string, the thickest string, in red. Try it now. Amazing. There will probably be inlays on the 5th, 7th, and 9th frets. Let's find those. That sounded like the 4th fret. We're going for the 5th fret.
Opa.
Great job. Right on. Nice. Yeah, sweet.
Né, pessoal? Eu errei o dedo, coloquei na 4ª casa. Em vez de pôr na 5ª, ele falou que ele estava com o dedo na 4ª casa.
Are what we call an octave higher.
Casa, segunda casa, terceira casa, quarta,
just at a higher pitch.
Na
Same
10ª.
thing with the 3rd and 15th frets. 12 frets
Ah,
apart,
pra quem
so
não
it's
sabe,
an octave.
quando você compra o Rocksmith, ele vem com
Notice the dot pattern above the
adesivinhos pra
12th
você
fret
colocar aqui em
just
cima. Ó.
repeats
12,
above the 12th fret are the 15th,
mas
17th,
aqui pra baixo que eu não
and
coloquei.
21st. Don't worry, as you play more, these fret numbers will become second nature, and you'll be able to quickly tell which upper dots are an octave higher than the ones. Now you try it.
Opa.
Right on, nice.
13, 14, 15.
Excellent. That sounded like the 17th fret.
Ó,
We're going for the 17th fret. Excellent.
17.
Now here's a riff that will take some shifting to play. Here's the riff again. Listen to it, then play it. Now your turn.
Tudo errado.
That was almost too perfect. Here's another one with a little more shifting to it. Here's the riff again. Listen to it, then play it. Okay, try playing it now. That was almost too perfect. Okay, now let's put it all together in a song. Here goes.
Vamos ver, tá em 23,5. Tem mais notas, mas ó,
Very good performance.
lá pra cima, turma. Vamos parar um pouquinho essa transmissão. Depois a gente turma. Bye bye.